first family that came to the settlement in 1988, at the end of 88, and we planted vineyards on Mount Grizim. There were no vineyards here. Actually, there was no agriculture. Even this whole street was without any population here. We were the only people in this street that lived. The settlement used to be then 46 families, even going down to 35 families. Today we are in the year 2009, and thank the Lord, the settlement has more than 230 families. So there's been a big change or phase of change in the last 10 years here in Mount Grizim, on Mount Grizim, Mount Grizim by its biblical name. And what we did here after 8 months of living in the settlement, we started planting vineyards. We saw the height. The height of the mountain is one of the highest mountains in the land of Israel. It's close to 900 meters above sea level, to be exact 870 meters above sea level. It has a microclimate very, very, very unusual, let's say, to the Israeli state that mainly is hot. It has cold nights in the hot days of August even. We have here snow. When it snows, we have snow, maybe even 30. Last year we had almost 40 centimeters of snow. It's very, very particular. The ground here is terra rossa, kind of land mixture of stone and rock and fertile land. Yes, the land of Ephraim. I'll talk a bit later, maybe a bit about the Torah and about the biblical or Torah observant people that we work with and what we do in the farm. So we raised up this farm in about 1989. In 2002 we make first vintage. We make first vintage from the vineyard after 4 years. It takes a long time to grow grapes. It's not in 1 year, not even in 3 years. By the Torah we're allowed, by the rabbinical authorities, only the 4th year. And we grow Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon, 2 types of wine grapes. The Merlot is getting to be very known around the land. From Metula until Eilat, today people know about the Merlot of Mount Grizim.
What's it called?
It's called, I will show you in a second about just a bit. And while we're talking, I just, maybe we go a bit here. This we established in 2007. The winery, at the beginning, like every farm, the produce of the grapes we gave to the biggest winery of Israel, Carmel Mizrahi Winery. Biggest winery. And it received from us, but we so please you can step here on this. It's still being remodeled and being checked all the time. And actually what we did for the 3-4 years, to be exact, at the beginning we gave the produce and we saw that the grapes are magnificent and people are getting to, and Carmel Mizrahi Winery is so happy with the grapes and it's making its first vintages with the grapes, the most expensive wine with our grapes. So, like a good business mind, we start working on how we're going to build ourselves a winery and to start making the wine. Also, our farm not only works with vineyards, we also work with tourism. We combine tourism and agriculture together. Our company name, to be exact, is GTH, Grizim Tourism and Agriculture. It's not GTA because there's an airline company called GTA. Anyway, we work with a lot of pilgrims, a lot of Torah observant people from all around the world. And we make with them projects in the land. One of the projects is called Hands for the Land project. That people from abroad, from America, the beltways of America, the Bible-believing countries mainly, but also not only particular, also from Europe, from France, from England, from even from the Far East, Korea, Japan. Today there will be here a news lady later on, it's noontime from Japan, and we establish connections with all of these parties, and we work privately, mainly, and thank the Lord, our mayor's office of our area, Shomron, and Yesha has picked up now. We were working from 1999, 2000. We established a guest house here and a diner on the road to the Samaritan village. David will show you it later because it's muddy today. I didn't take you over there. And, of course, the wine takes time to make. So you see here now there's 40 meters of plant, manufacturing plant of wine. Right now the vintage of 2008, that was the whole year, the 7th year, is now being made still, not in the oak barrels yet. Is still fermenting, keeping the fermentation, finishing fermentation of Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon. And now I will show you the cold room, the oak room, inside here, another 30 square meters of a cold room that now, what you see here, is being exact, please, come on in. We will just now bottling the wine. This wine took to make, it's the first vintage that comes out from our winery, that's why I'm a bit excited. It's a first vintage called, one second, is this the English one? Yes.